Today's action point for the resistance, and excuse the coat, the temperature dropped like 40 degrees, so I'm freezing. In any case, so we're going to go ahead and this week really stay on top of our representatives. I actually left a message for Ted Cruz, who I have no respect for. I will leave him another one at some point today or tomorrow and video it so that you can see what I said. The other thing I wanted to tell everyone that I realized I've been doing, but I haven't really talked to y'all about. We're going to keep resisting. We're going to keep hoping for the best, but we need to also prepare for the worst. Because the thing that keeps sticking in my craw ever since Elon took over our sensitive information at the Department of Treasury is this. He is writing code. And we have no idea what he's going to do, but he's in charge of the payment plans right now until or unless Congress does something to oust him, okay? And in The Handmaid's Tale, one of the very first things that they did was take all of the money out of women's accounts and give it to, or give account access to their nearest male relative. Now, these fuckers, they've got the SAVE Act going on. Project 2025 says that girls need to be taught fertility values and that they shouldn't want to go to college, and they should make it harder for girls to get into college, and they should stop having financial aid for girls, okay? They want us to be stay at home. White men are so mediocre that they have to suppress everyone else, okay? So what I had been doing and not telling you about is a little bit each night I was doing research about where I would go if I needed to. I do not feel compelled to flee yet, but I wanted a plan in place. So I did some research. Obviously, Canada and Mexico are very viable options. Denmark is one of the happiest nations on earth. So do some research, not only about where you would want to live, but what would it take to live there or to get there. The second thing I've done is I've made sure that I have money for a plane ticket for myself and my mother where no one can get to it, just in case, okay? One thing that I also have considered in recent days is, given the fact that all of a sudden we've had like 5 plane crashes in 2 weeks, I don't think it's even been 2 weeks. They're obviously trying to scare us off of planes, okay? So if I were to flee, I would have a plan in place. I'm in Texas. So the smartest thing, easiest thing for me would be to drive across the southern border and get to an airport in Mexico, because they're not trying to kill their people on planes, right? If you're north of me, Canada might be a simpler option to get there and either stay or get to an airport there. So have an exit plan in place. Map your routes in case they close the borders to keep us in rather than closing the borders to keep other people out. Map your routes. The other thing, especially if you're a woman, you need to get a passport